Let me ask you, are you ready to ditch self-doubt and build the confidence you need to go after the life you really want? Confidence isn't just about feeling good, it's the key to creating the freedom and success you've been dreaming about. Welcome to Confidence to Cash Flow. I'm your host, an entrepreneur and affiliate marketer who turned a little side hustle into something way bigger, and I'm here to help you do the same. Every week, we're going to get real. We'll dive into proven strategies, share inspiring real-life success stories, and break it all down into practical steps you can actually use starting today. The journey to confidence and cash flow starts right here, right now. Let's do this. This will completely shift how you approach success. It's all about the power of small wins. Forget the big dramatic success stories for a minute. Let's talk about how those little victories are what actually create unstoppable momentum. So, how often do you stop to celebrate the small steps you're taking? I'm talking about the little things like completing a task you've been procrastinating on, making progress on a project, or just showing up for yourself when it's tough. We tend to brush past these moments because we're so focused on the big picture. But here's the truth. Those small wins, they're everything. They're the fuel that keeps you moving. Here's why this matters. Big goals can feel overwhelming, right? You might look at where you want to be and think, how am I ever going to get there? It's easy to feel stuck. That's where small wins come in. They remind you that progress is happening even when it doesn't feel like it. Every little step forward is proof that you're getting closer. When I started out, I had this huge dream of building an online business, but honestly, it felt impossible. I'd look at other entrepreneurs who seemed light years ahead of me, and I'd think, how am I ever going to catch up? Then I made a shift. I stopped focusing on the big goal and started focusing on the small wins. The first time someone reached out to say they loved what I was doing, that was a win. The first time I made a sale, another win. Hitting 100 followers, huge win for me at the time. None of these moments made me an overnight success, but each one gave me the motivation to keep going. And over time, those small wins added up to something much bigger. Here's the secret. Small wins create momentum. They build confidence. They remind you that you're capable of doing the hard things, one step at a time. Think of it like climbing a staircase. If you only focus on the top, it can feel overwhelming. But if you focus on the next step, then the one after that, you eventually get where you're going. So, how can you start celebrating your small wins? First, make a habit of writing them down. It might feel small or silly, but trust me, it's powerful. At the end of each day, jot down one thing you accomplished. It doesn't have to be groundbreaking. Maybe you sent an email you were nervous about or took a break when you needed it. Whatever it is, write it down and acknowledge it. Next, share your wins with someone you trust. Saying them out loud makes them feel more real, and it gives the people around you a chance to cheer you on. We all need that support sometimes. Finally, reward yourself. And it doesn't have to be anything extravagant. Maybe it's a coffee break, an extra 10 minutes of downtime, or treating yourself to something small. The point is to remind yourself that your effort matters. I know this might sound too simple, but that's the beauty of it. Success isn't built on one massive leap. It's the sum of all the small, consistent steps you take. Every little win gets you closer to your goals. Here's your challenge for this week. Take a moment to reflect on 3 small wins you've had recently. Maybe it's something you didn't think was a big deal at the time, but looking back, you realize it was progress. Write them down, celebrate them, and start making this a daily habit. Small wins lead to big results. You've got this.